I'm noticing some breaks in those clouds even now. So at the start of the sunrise, we may see some peaks of sun. 64 degrees right now in the city, 59 in Allentown, 64 in Millville with that flow in and out of the east. But it's the showers to the west we're keeping an eye on now. Oftentimes when I show you this, it's some system that is moving from west to east and coming right in our direction. Not the case today. We're just kind of being grazed by these showers that mostly stay to our west. So a few sprinkles in our western suburbs, a few showers that are heading towards Delaware right now. So a few things to keep an eye on, but nothing major, not a lot of rain. Clouds and a shower around at 8 at 63. Some peaks of sun here or there, but at lunchtime, rather cloudy and 68, mostly cloudy at 470. Can't rule out a shower, especially south and west. At 8, partly cloudy, 65. Matt, I wouldn't even bother with the umbrella, but you know, you may get a passing shower out there, kind of similar to yesterday when that sunrise came up. But the thing we can say about the weather is the pattern hasn't really changed yet. Today it is going to, but today's still pretty cloudy. We're currently sitting at 64. At least the temperatures have been rather comfortable out there. It's a little sticky out there as well. Looking at your hour-by-hour forecast, maybe you're heading to the coffee shop. I'm always thinking of coffee. At 8 a.m. at 63, at 10 at 66. Kind of slow to climb with a lot of clouds out there. Maybe a spotty shower, especially south and west of the city. At 11 o'clock, it's 67 degrees. And then the afternoon high is right around 70 today with a lot of cloud cover. Tomorrow, we see mostly cloudy skies, but we do get some breaks in the clouds here or there. I think starting to get a little bit better Wednesday. By Thursday, you really notice the difference. It's more of a 50-50 mix of clouds and sun. And because of that, those temperatures get a little warmer at 76 degrees. Warmer still leading into the weekend. We'll talk about that and also about our sunrise and sunset, how that's changing over the next few weeks. So a little less daylight out there, a lot less in this month. We'll talk about that one and coming up in just a minute.
Clouds.
We have to get rid of them, right, Matt? Let's turn the page. We're turning the page into a new month as well as we look ahead until October. Not changing the weather just yet, but we are going to get some of that sunshine coming through. Average highs during this month dropped from 73 down to 62. By the end of the month. It's going to get cooler in a hurry. Many areas see their first frosts in the month of October, even though lately we've had overnight lows in the 60s with all these clouds. We've had 4 years where we've had a small amount of measurable snow, so it's rare that it happens, but not unheard of that you get snow in October. And this is the big one, I think, 75 minutes of total daylight lost through this month. So you're really going to notice a dramatic difference in the sunrise and sunset. So today the sunrise is at 6:58. By Thursday, you have to wait to the 7 o'clock hour. So it's not long until we get those 7 a.m. sunrises. The sunset at 6:42. And by the end of the month, the sunset will be in the 5 o'clock hour. 5:58. Let's look at Storm Tracker 6 right now. We've got a lot of clouds out there. Feels like we haven't seen the sun in forever, right? Today's a day that'll also be mostly cloudy. Not a lot of rain. It's a couple of sprinkles near Wilmington, a couple of sprinkles in Lancaster or Chester County, a couple in Berks out there. It's really not much. It's not as if all of this is headed in our direction. This is an upper level low kind of sitting and spinning, and we're just kind of getting grazed as it stays out to the west. So we get a few showers in our western suburbs, a better chance, I think, for a few showers that'll move through south and west of the city. So a few to keep an eye on. Not a big deal, just enough to make it feel damp out there. A lot of clouds, starting it off in the low 60s. At 1 o'clock at 69. At 3 o'clock, it's around 70 degrees. I think we see some peaks of sun out there like yesterday, but the clouds are the flavor of the day. And then tomorrow, one last rather dreary day with mostly cloudy skies before this cold front sweeps through, and behind it, finally, we move high pressure in. High pressure is our friend. That's the thing that brings us loads of sunshine. That settles in, and we've got a nice end to the week coming our way. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day. Until then, we're stuck with a lot of clouds, some peaks of sun, a passing shower, especially south and west of the city. 70 degrees for your high. And then tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies. I think we get some breaks in the clouds here or there as Rosh Hashanah begins at sundown. 72 degrees for your high. Thursday's kind of an equal mix of clouds and sun. So pretty nice day, and because of that, it's warmer. We get up to 76. By Friday, we're a good 7 degrees above average and 79 degrees. Even Saturday looks warm, 78 degrees. Sure, we have some clouds out there, Matt. We're going to be punching in some sunshine, mixing with the clouds coming up by the end of the week, though. So hang in there as you're getting the kids ready for the bus stop this morning. 63 degrees. It doesn't feel bad out there. We've got a lot of clouds, a spotty shower. At this point, especially south and west of the city, seeing a little sprinkle around there, not much. At drop-off time, 70 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. They can head out and play. Man, it'd be 100% dry, but a chance for a shower. When I show you this radar, it kind of looks like all of this is moving from west to east, and we're going to get a rainy day. But we're in fact just getting grazed by this. So a few showers around south and west of the city, kind of keeping an eye on this, but it's not a lot of precipitation, but enough that it feels dreary out there today. In Lehigh Valley, mostly cloudy, 70, cloudy with a shower around 70. And the city at the shore, 69 degrees. If you're in Cape May, if you're in Delaware, you may even get a period of rain for a bit. But if you're north of that area, like Atlantic City, Ocean City, maybe a few breaks in the clouds. So it's all about location, Matt. And look at the backup that I'm looking at right there. At least it's not weather related.
I'm not going to say my guard is up, but I'm watching you. Good morning, Karen. Hello, everybody. So the guard should be up for the Schuylkill drivers every single morning because there's always something. This morning, it was police activity here on the westbound side by the Conshohocken Curve. Looks to me like that police activity is pretty much all gone now, but it's still extra heavy as you come west of
scanned. We've got like 15 Sky 6 cameras. I scanned every one in that commercial break to find the brightest one we have. And we are seeing a few breaks of sunshine at the shore, which really looks pretty out there as we get ready for the sunrise here. Still yet to come. 64 degrees, the current temperature right now, but we do have mostly cloudy skies. We're seeing some peaks of sun here or there. That's the way it's going to go today. But today is pretty cloudy. But I want to show you this because each day going forward, we see more and more sunshine. Tomorrow is still mostly cloudy. Thursday's a half and half mix. Friday and Saturday look pretty bright. So we've got a nice stretch of weather. I think even next week, it looks like maybe Monday we see some clouds around, and then Tuesday through Saturday next week looks really nice and bright. So a much different pattern coming your way. We're not there just yet. We're kind of stuck with the dreary conditions still. Now, all of this rain is not coming right over our region. We're just getting grazed with some showers. It's mostly sitting and spinning with this upper level low just to our west, and it's just not budging. Some of these showers will glide, especially south of the city. So I think if you're west of the city, if south of the city, you've got a better chance of seeing a shower rolling through. But for the rest of us, it's just kind of a damp feel with clouds and maybe some peaks of sun like we're seeing down the shore. At 9, it's 64. At 1, it's 69. At 3 o'clock, we're sitting at around 70 degrees today, so touch cool for this time of year. At 7 o'clock, it's down to 66. Tomorrow's another day where it's rather dreary, mostly cloudy, some sunny breaks, but then this cold front comes through, and that allows high pressure to move in. It has been a while since we've had high pressure sitting overhead. High pressure is our friend. That's what gives us beautiful sunshine, and we're going to see a good amount of it coming up to end the week. I want to just show you the tropics. There's one entity well out to the east that's got about a 90% chance of development. We've had a couple of storms that really haven't impacted land, so we haven't really talked about them. There's Kirk out there. The remnants of Joyce are still out there, not affecting land. But one thing we're keeping an eye on is this entity that still has, it looks like maybe a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days. But you can see it's heading towards the Gulf of Mexico, so it's something we're going to have to watch closely coming up. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day. I know, kind of stuck in the clouds. Some peaks of sun. Also a shower around 70 degrees for your high. And then tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, 72 degrees. Some breaks in the clouds at the start of Rosh Hashanah at sundown. Thursday, a mix of clouds and sun. A nice day, and it's warmer too, 76. Speaking of warmer, Friday nearly 80 degrees, 7 degrees above average. Looks like a nice day with sunshine and some clouds around. Maybe some morning clouds Saturday, but still pretty warm and nice for the fills. 78 degrees for your high. There's a front that